Question number 66 to 70. Now this 66 to 70 come under which category? Certain number of persons. Certain number of persons, tell me whether it comes under the first priority or the second priority. Second priority. Done? Then after this 66 to 70, then we need to work out 71 onwards. Now in this 71 chain, what is the answer you are getting here? Individual type of question. And there are some 6 persons. And who are those 6 persons? A, B, C, D, E, F, E and F are the 6 persons. Now among these 6 persons, now we need to identify the person who is the heaviest. And now according to condition number 1, now we need to check out who is coming at this place. F is heavier than whom? Both D and E. F is heavier than both D and E. Now how many persons are there? 6 persons. F is heavier than D and E. D and E can be the heaviest. D and E heavier a chance unda led. And so D and E cannot be the heaviest. And next one, E is lighter than both D and B. Now this E is lighter than D as well as B. E is lighter than both these 2 persons, D and B. And next one, B is heavier than C. As B is heavier than C, and C cannot be the heaviest because C is above this person. And next one, B is heavier than C but lighter than A and F. And B is lighter than these 2 persons, A and F. That means now this B cannot be the lightest as well, heaviest as well. Now we are left with A and F. F is lighter than A. F is lighter than A. F cannot be the heaviest. Then who is the heaviest here? A is the heaviest. Done with this? Then what is your answer here? A, that is given in choice 3. And if you want to try to represent the order determine cheyadam chala kashtam avutundi. Now the question is about what the heaviest. E among these 6 persons, ee 5 aithe manaki heaviest ayye chance ledhu. Obviously who is the heaviest here? A is the heaviest, that is choice 3. Then coming to this 72. Now in this 72, insert end page and home page. Now if you observe here, end and page are the 2 words that are common. Here also end and page are the 2 words that are common. Hence 2 codes obviously be common. And what is the code for this end? The code for end is either NL or QP in any order. NL QP, NL QP. Hence choice for question number 72. Then this 73, how many pairs of letters are there in the word superior? SUPERIOR. And each which has as many letters between them. Now starting with T. STUVWXY, there is no letter. And next one U, there is no letter more than this one. PQR. PQR, there is one pair or not? PQR STU. And EFGHI R. From left hand side to right hand side, there is only one pair. And again in the reverse, RSTUVWXY, no. OPQRSTU. And next one I, JKLMN, RSTU. Hence we have one more pair between R and U. STU, and that's it. Hence how many pairs we have? Only 2 pairs, choice 2, 73. Now question number 73, it is choice 2. And 74, now in this one if in the number, what is the number we have? 3852 and 3852 96831. 96831. And 1 is added to the first 4 digits. 1 is added to the first 4 digits means this will be 4963. 1 is added to the first 4 digits and 1 is subtracted from the last 5. Now this is 85720. Then which are the following? Then all the digits are arranged and then they were arranged in the descending order from left to right. That means highest to the lowest. Then which are the following is the 4th from the left hand side. 4th from the left hand side means in the descending order 9 is at the first place. And next one is 8, next one is 7, and the 4th from the left hand side is 6, that is choice 174. Then 75, now in this, it is based on letter series. Now O and M, what is the difference we have O and M? O and M, the difference is -2, M and K -2, K -2. What is K -2? K -2 is I. And check out the second letters, P and R plus 2, and P and R plus 2, R and 2 plus T, and plus 2 is V. And I and V are the first 2 terms we have, I and V. The next one if you check out here, 2, 5 and 8. 2, 5 and 8, 2 square, 5 square and 8 square. Now 2 and 5 plus 3, next one is plus 3. 8 plus 3, 11, 11 square is 121, choice 1, IV 121. Then 76 onwards. Now this question number 76 to 80. దేని కింద వస్తాయి చెప్పండి? And row arrangement. Now in this row arrangement, tell me it comes under the first or the second priority. In general, second priority. Already we left already five questions. Hence we have to start this one. ఇది తప్పదు ఇక చేయాల్సిందే ఇక. ఆల్రెడీ అది వదిలేసాం, ఇంకేది వదలకపోతే ఇది సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీలోకి వెళ్తుంది. Then coming to this one, how many persons we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now some of them are facing towards north and some of them are facing towards south. S sits second to the left of T అన్నాడు. S is seated second to the left of T. మనకి T డైరెక్షన్ ఇంకా తెలియదు, isn't it? S is seated and T does not face south అన్నాడు. As T does not face south, T must be facing towards north. Clear? Last information చూడండి, T does not face south. Then hence T is facing towards north. As T is facing towards north, S sits second to the left of T. There are two persons between T and Z. How many persons in between T and Z? There are exactly two. Hence Z can be to the left hand side of T or Z can be to the right hand side of T. And take the two possibilities. And next one, W sits second place away from T. W is away from T, second place. Second place, the word away doesn't have any significance. 2 places away means the second place, 3 places away is the third place, and so on. Hence, W sits second place away from T. Now here also W sits second place away from T. In both the cases, W is to the right hand side of this T. And next one, there is only one person between W and Y. In between W and Y, there must be exactly one person, Y is here. And again, in this case also, Y must be at this place. Saripena? Now in the first case, 8 persons were there. In the second case, we have only 7 persons. And one more person can be either at the starting or at the end. And then, and next one, and Y sits second to the left of W. Y is seated second to the left of Z and face. And W sits second away from T, one person between W and Y. And Z and S face the same direction as T. Z, S and T are facing towards the same direction. That means T is facing north, Z and S is also facing towards north. Now T is facing towards north, Z and S must also be facing towards north. And next one, Y sits second to the left of W. Hence in the first case, Y sits second to the left of W, Y is facing south. And again in this also, Y sits second to the left of W, W is facing towards south. Y sits second to the left of W. X is not an immediate neighbor of T. And in the first case, X is not an immediate neighbor of T, X is here. And in the second case, X can be either at the starting or at the end. X is not an immediate neighbor of T. U and V face opposite directions. And U and V, they are opposite directions. And U sits to the left of T. U is to the left of T. And here also, U is to the left of T. What is the possibility? Can you have U at this first place? My first place లో U ఉండొచ్చా లేదా సెకండ్ పాసిబిలిటీలో? మా ఎస్ ఇక్కడ U ఉన్నాడు అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ X వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదా? అప్పటికే 8 persons అయిపోతారు. క్లియర్? అండ్ సో U cannot be here. And U is to the left of T. In this case also, U must be at this place only. Done with this? And U is to the left of D. And Y faces opposite direction to V. And Y and V are facing opposite directions here. Y sits second, X is not an immediate neighbor of T. U and V opposite directions. U and V, they are opposite. U sits to the left of T. Y faces opposite to V and R. Y and V are opposite directions. S is to the immediate left of U. S is to the immediate left of U and U is facing towards north. S is to the immediate left of U, U is facing towards north. And next one, U sits to the immediate left of T, S is to the immediate left of E, X faces south direction. And X is facing towards which direction? South. And next, T does not face south, X and Y are immediate left to each other. X and Y are immediate left to each other. Now in the first case, Y must be facing towards north, then only X and Y are immediate left to each other. And in the second case, X and V are immediate left to each other. Hence, where should this X? X must be here. And X is facing towards which direction? And X faces south. X is facing towards south. Then Y must be facing towards which direction here? And X and Y are immediate left of each other. Hence, Y is also facing towards south. Then only X is to the immediate left. Can Y is to the immediate right of X అయిపోతున్నాడు కదా ఇక్కడ. Hence, this case is ruled out. Now we have left with only the first case. And according to this first case, then who is the person here? V. And U and V are opposite directions, we must be facing towards south. Done with this? పై అరేంజ్మెంట్లో మనం ఫిక్స్ చేయలేదు, ఎందుకు చెప్పండి? డెఫినెట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఎక్కడా లేదు. and U is seated second from the left end of the row or third from the right end of the row, that information is not known. అందుకు మనం సెపరేట్గా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ వాడుకున్నాం. క్లియర్? మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేయవలసింది అది ఎప్పుడు దీంట్లో ఫిక్స్ చేస్తున్నాం, ఎప్పుడు ఈ విధంగా రాసుకుంటున్నాం అనేసి. దెన్ కమింగ్ టు కండిషన్ నెంబర్ 76. ఇది ఈజీ అయితే కాదు, ఇది క్లియర్, డిఫికల్ట్ ఇది. అండ్ ఇంతకుముందు చూసే పేపర్లు వేరు, ఈ రోజు పేపర్ వేరు. And how many persons are facing towards south direction? As how many are facing towards south here? 3 persons, V, W and X, that is choice 1, 76. And who sits out to the right of X? X ki third right evaruna cheppandi, T, that is choice 2. And who sits second to the left of the one, who sits to the immediate left of V? Immediate left hand side of V is W, W ki second left Y. Y choice 2, 78. In a certain way, S is related to T. S is related to means S is seated second to the left of T. V is related to X. V is seated second to the right of X. And in the same way, S is related to T, second to the left, and V is related to X. V is seated second to the right, and Y. And Y ki second right left avarutunna cheppandi, W. W choice 179. Then coming to this idea, how many persons are in between X and Z? X ki Z ki madhyana entamandi unnaro cheppandi. There are exactly 5. 5 that is given in choice 5 more than 4. Then 81 onwards and syllogisms. And all these watches are what? All these watches are timers. And all these watches are timers. And no clock is a watch. No clock is a watch. Done with this? No clock is a watch. And a clock and watch cannot be intersected. First one, all timers can never be clock. And the meaning and Japan timers and native clock kaadu and sannadu. Manam em cheyali? Now we need to check out whether all these timers can be clocks or not. And a clock ila raskovacha ledo chudandi. Is it possible to write like this or no? If you write like this, then no clock is watch will become false. And statement invalid. Hence it is not possible for me to write all timers under clock. Timers and clocks manakaithe kudaraledu. What emantunadu? Vadu kudaraledu annadu. Hence whatever he said is true or false? Definitely true. And coming to the second one, all timers are watches, that is false. And so only conclusion 1 is true. Choice 5, 81. Then 82. Now in this one, some of the hardware or software. Now these are the hardwares that are software, and no software is a peripheral. Now this is software and a peripheral. And no peripheral is a hardware, definitely true as of now. All hardwares can never be. Hardwares and peripherals call a once, and it is a possible. And first one, it is a negative conclusion. Hence to make this one false, complementary pair. No peripheral is a hardware means some peripherals are a hardware cheppocha leda? Yes, alternate diagram true, previous conclusion false. Then coming to the next one, all hardwares can never be unknown. Peripherals. Now if all these hardwares are peripherals or not. Now tell me, is it possible to write peripherals like this? And if you write peripheral like this, then what happens here? Now the statement no software is peripheral will become false. Statement invalid, alternate diagram cannot be drawn. Hence it is not possible. He is also claiming that it is not possible. That is definitely true. Hence what is your answer? Only 2 follows. Only 2, that is choice for question number 82. Then coming to this 83, and some news or instructions. And this is the news, that is instruction. And at the same time, all these instructions are what? All instructions are data. And some news or data, definitely true. All news or data, that is false. And so only conclusion 1 is true. Only 1, that is choice for question number 83. Then 84 onwards. Now 84 to 88 ఏమవుతుందో చెప్పండి. Now boxes. Boxes and uncertain should be the second priority under any case. And next one 89 to 91. Now in this 89 to 91 try చేద్దాం first. And first easy one చేసుకెళ్ళిపోదాం. డెఫినెట్గా చేయగలిగేవి. Now B and R. Now the relation between R and B, R lesser than or equals to B, which implies that B is either greater or equals to R. Either greater or equals to either 1 or 2. Choice 1, question number 89. Acha, R and M. Now question number 89 or 90? 90. Now in this one 89. Now 89. Now in this one 89. Now 89, the relation between R and B. Now here R and B, now between these two, what is the symbol we have? Lesser than. And R lesser than B means B greater than R is 2, equals to R is false. And what is your answer? Only 1 is 2, choice 3, 89. Then coming to this 90. relation between R and M. Now in between these two R and M lesser than greater than two opposite symbols, no relation. N and L, N lesser than L, L greater than N, definitely 2. And so only 2 is true. Only 2, that is choice by question number 90. And 91, the relation between U and N. Now between U and N, now forget about this symbol equals to. U greater than or equals to N. Means N lesser than or equals to. N is either lesser than or equals to. Either lesser or equal. Either 1 or 2, that is choice 3, question number 91. Then 92 onwards, it comes under which category? Coding and decoding. Now in this coding and decoding, may be drawn here or not. And water drawn from well. And what is the word that is common here? Drawn is the word that is common in the first, second as well as in the fourth statement. Ikkada kuda common. Then what is the code that is common here? KA. Now KA is common in these three. And the code for the word drawn is KA. And if you compare 1 and 3. 1 and 3 lo edi common cheppani, may be here. Now B is the word that is common between 1 and 3. As B is the word that is common and the code that is common is SA. The code for B is SA. And again, if you compare 1 and 4, may and here, now none of these two words may and here were repeated in the remaining statements. So, and the code for may and here is FU or LI in any order. So, then coming to 2 and 3. Water from well. Water from well, what is the word that is common here? Well. As well is the word that is common between second and the third. Well is the word that is common between second and third. And the code that is common is BR. The code for well is what? Well is BR. And at the same time, and second and four, water and from. What is the word that is common? From. The word from is common and the code that is common is VCMT, MT is common. The code for from is MT. Then coming back to the first one and second one. Second lo migilipindi cheppani water. And the code that is common is left over is VC. The code for water is VC. And if you compare 3 and 4, what is the word that is common? Happy. Happy is the word that is common between these two. And the code that is common is DB. The code for happy is DB. And in the third one, what is left over here? End. And the code that is left over is XY. The code for end is XY. And similarly here, result is the word left over here. And what is the code to the word result? Is GB. Now these are the words and their corresponding codes. Then, what is the code for the word result? Yes, what is your answer here? GB, choice 492. And what does the code LI stands for? LI stands for either may or here. Choice 1, question number 93. 93 it is choice 1. And 94, what is the code for from? The code for from is MT, choice 394. And which of the following may represent water and drought? Water and drought, water is VC, and end and drought. End is XY, and drought is nowhere given here. And the code for drought can be any code other than the given codes. And VCXY, VCXY FU. FU a chance unda? No, FU is the code for either may or here, but not to drought. And VCPO. Can PO be the code? Yes. PO is not given as the code for any one of these words. Hence it can be the code to the word drought. Done with this? So choice 395. Then 96. And what is the code for be happy? Now B is SA and happy is DB. And SA, DB in any order. SA, DB in any order. Choice 196. Then 97 onwards, it is based on which category here? And it is based on set of numbers. And if in all the numbers the second digit is subtracted from the sum of the first and the third digit. Now in the first one, sum of the first and the third is how much? 8. Minus 6, that is 2. The resultant element is 2. Now in this one, 9 plus 3, 12 minus 7, it is 5. And 2 plus 6, 8 minus 8, 0. 8 plus 6, 14 minus 2, 12. 7 plus 5, 12 minus 1, 11. Then tell me which among the resultant is the largest. Now 12 is the largest. 12 we are getting from 826, that is given in choice 826, choice 3. 97, choice 3. Then 98. And if the positions of the first and the second digits of the given numbers are interchanged, first and the second digits are interchanged, then which of the following will form the second largest number? Second largest number means which digit is coming to the first place? Second digit. Now among the second digit, let us check out. Here second digit is 6. Next one 7, 8, 2 and 1. Now in this one, which is the second highest here? Now 7. 7 ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తుంది చెప్పండి మనకి 973 choice 5. Done with this? Because the second digit is coming to the first place, based on the second digit we can able to determine whether the number is the highest or the lowest. Then next one 99. What will be the resultant if the third digit of the lowest number? What is the lowest number we have? 286. What is the third digit we have? 6. E is multiplied with second digit of the largest number. Largest number is 970. Second digit is what? 7. Now 6 into 7 is how much? 42. 42, that is choice 2, question number 99. And 100. If all the digits of each of the numbers are arranged in ascending order within the number ascending order means lowest to highest. And which of the following will form the largest number? Largest number ante, now the digits are arranged in the ascending order. Hence, which digit comes at the first place? The lowest digit in that number comes at the first place. అవునా కదా, ఇక్కడ మనకి 365 లోయెస్ట్ 3, ఇక్కడేమో 3, ఇక్కడేమో 2, 2 and 1. ఈ రెండింటిలో మనకి హైయెస్ట్ ఏదో అవ్వాలి. Now 356, 373, 973, that is choice 400. Done with this? Now we are left with 2 more sets here. And apart from this one, as the paper is difficult, now you can able to manage around 30 questions in 30 or 25 questions వరకు చేయగలిగాం. అవునా కదా, 66 to 70 వదిలేసాం, 84 to 88. Now 25 and consider to be a good score in this paper. క్లియర్? ఎప్పుడు మీకు ఆ 25 ఉంటూనే ఉంటాయి. ఆ సెట్ కూడా వదిలేసారు అనుకోండి 20, అది వదిలేయకూడదు, కొద్దిగా టైం ఎక్కువ తీసుకుని అది సెట్ చేయాలి. రిమైనింగ్ 2 మన వల్ల అవ్వదు కాబట్టి అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక సెట్ అయినా మనం డెఫినెట్గా చేయగలగాలి. అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు స్పెండ్ మోర్ టైమ్ ఆన్ దట్ సెట్ ఇన్ ఆర్డర్ టు స్కోర్ 5 out of 5 in that. Done with this? Then coming back to this one. 66 to 70 and what else is left over here? And 84 to 80. ఈ రెండింటిలో ఏది చేద్దాం? మీరైతే ఏది చూసుకుంటారు? 66 మీ ఇష్టం ఇక. నో కమింగ్ టు దిస్ వన్. జనరల్గా 66 చూడగానే ఎంటర్ అవుతారు. ఎందుకు చెప్పండి? ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తక్కువ ఉంది కాబట్టి. ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తక్కువ ఉంటే పాసిబిలిటీస్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి, కాంప్లికేషన్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. మనం మోర్ ద ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్, మోర్ ద క్లారిటీ, ప్లస్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పాసిబిలిటీస్. ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మొత్తం వాడు అంత క్లియర్గా ఇచ్చాడంటే ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ పెద్దది ఉంటుంది. పెద్దది ఉందంటే క్లారిటీ ఉంటుంది, క్లారిటీ ఉందంటే పాసిబిలిటీస్ తగ్గుతాయి. అందుకే ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తక్కువ ఉంది కదా అని సెంటర్ అయిపోదు. అలానే ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తక్కువ ఉన్నవన్నీ అలా ఉండవు. క్లియర్? అందుకే అన్లెస్ అండ్ అదర్వైజ్ యూ హ్యావ్ గాన్ త్రూ దట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. చూడగానే తెలిస్తే ఇంకేం కావాలండి? అందరం చేస్తాం. ఓ 2-3 నిమిషాలు, 1 or 2 minutes తర్వాత మనకు తెలిసిపోతుంది పాసిబిలిటీస్ వల్ల. దెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు స్కిప్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ వన్. దెన్ అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, సర్టెన్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ సిట్టింగ్ ఇన్ ఏ స్ట్రైట్ లైన్ అన్నారు. అండ్ linear and all of them are facing towards north. A sits 8th to the left of E. A is 8th to the left of E. A ఇక్కడ ఉంటే 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A is 8th to the left of E. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? A is 8th to the left of E. And next one, number of people in between A and E is same as that of H and E అన్న. ఏకి ఈకి మధ్య ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారో హెచ్కి ఈకి మధ్య అంతేమంది ఉన్నారు. ఏకి ఈకి మధ్య ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారో చెప్పండి? 7. And in between E and H we need to have 7, 5, 6, 7. H is here. Minimum these number of people were there. అంతే కదా? And next one, A sits 8th to the left of E and F sits 4th to the right of D. F is 4th to the right of D అన్నాడు. F is 4th to the right of D and C sits to the immediate left of G. Where is this C? C is to the immediate left hand side of G అన్నాడు. That means C and G are adjacent to each other. And B sits exactly in the middle of D and E. B is in between whom? B is exactly between D and E. B is exactly between D and G sits third from the right end of the row. Where is this G? G is third from right end of the row అన్నాడు. And how many persons are there to the right hand side of G? Exactly 2. And G is third from right end of the row. కనుక G ఎక్కడ రాసుకోవాలి చెప్పండి? రైట్ ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద రో. 1, 2, 3 ఇక్కడ రాసుకోవచ్చు. G రైట్ ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద రో. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? మేము మాట్లాడరేంటి? ఎందుకు ఎస్? నా హౌ మెనీ పర్సన్స్ ఆర్ దేర్ టు ద రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ ఆఫ్ హెచ్ ఏమైనా ఇచ్చాడా? మరి హెచ్ ఈజ్ అట్ ద రైట్ ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్ ఎండ్ అని ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇచ్చాడా? ఇచ్చుంటే మనం రాయొచ్చు. ఇంకా హెచ్కి రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ ఎవరు ఉన్నారో లేదో మనకు తెలియదు కాబట్టి వీ కెనాట్ డైరెక్ట్లీ రైట్ జీ అట్ దిస్ ప్లేస్. క్లియర్ నౌ? ఫాలో అవుతున్నారో లేదో? అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, అండ్ సి సిట్స్ టు ది, ఎందుకంటే కొంతమంది అక్కడ ఫిక్స్ చేసే ఛాన్సెస్ చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. అండ్ సి సిట్స్ టు ది ఇమీడియట్ లెఫ్ట్ ఆఫ్ జీ అండ్ బి ఈజ్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ జీ సిట్స్ థర్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ అండ్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పర్సన్. G sits third from C is to the immediate left కాబట్టి C must be here. And C is fourth from the left extreme end of the room. And number of persons in between E and G. Number of persons in between E and G is same as D and E. Eకి Gకి మధ్య ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారో Dకి Eకి మధ్య అంతేమంది ఉన్నారు. That means E must be exactly in between D and E. అంతే కదా? E is exactly between D and E. And next one, and only 10 people sitting to the left of E. Left hand side of E, how many people? 10 people. 7 persons in between A and E means A is the 8th person. To the left, 9 and 10. Saripenda? And 10 persons to the only 6 people between F and C. F ki C ki madhya entamandi unnaru cheppandi, there must be exactly 6. Exactly 6 ante C manaki etu pakka undali. F ki left hand side right hand side? మన లెఫ్ట్ ఎందుకు కాకూడదు? మనకి ఆర్డర్ ఇవ్వలేదు కదా లెఫ్ట్ టు రైట్. నా 1 2 3 4 5 6 సి ఇక్కడ ఉంటే దాని మినిమం ఎంతమంది ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? మినిమం 6 members or to minimum 7 members are to the right hand side of C. Is it possible? No, because only 3 persons are to the right hand side of C. Hence C cannot be to the left hand side of D, isn't it? And C must be to the right hand side. Right hand side ante ఎంతమంది ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? And only 6 people between F and C. Hence 1 2 3 4 5 6 and C is there. C ఇక్కడ ఉంటే G ఇక్కడ ఉంది. Done with this one? And ఈ రెండింటికి ఇంకా లింక్ మనకు దొరకట్లా. And only 6 people between F and C. అందుకే సెపరేట్గా రాసుకున్నాం. Now we have done with this information here, CG. And next one, number of people A and E equals to H and E. A కి E కి మంది ఎంతమంది? ఇదే అయిపోయింది ఆల్రెడీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. Now this is what the information we have. And B is exactly between D and E కదా. As B is exactly between D and E, now we need to find out where this D is. B is exactly between. Can we have B at this place? B ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? Now if you take B at this place, D at this place. Can we have D at this place? D ఇక్కడ ఉండొచ్చా? ఎందుకు నో? Now B is exactly between D and E and 1 2 3 4 5 6 ఉన్నారు. And 6 exactly between వస్తుందా? Even number, not possible. Hence D cannot be here. And what is the next possibility I am taking? D can be either at this place or small letter means it is just a possibility. And B is exactly between D and E means B must be here. అంతే కదా? Then ఇక్కడ మనకి D వస్తాయి. D దగ్గర నుంచి ఏమైపోవాలి చెప్పండి? And next one, and 6th to the right of this one is what? And F కి right hand side, D కి 4th రైట్లో ఎవరు ఉండాలి? F ఉండాలి. 1 2 3 4 F is here. F ఇక్కడ వస్తే F కి C కి మరి ఎంతమంది ఉండాలి? 6 members. 1 2 3 4 5 6. కనుక where this one? C is here. Now if C is here, G is here. G is here, G is third from the right. ఇప్పుడు సరిపోయింది third. That means H is at the right extreme. And this information has been done. And B is exactly between D and E అయిపోయింది. And next one, E కి G కి మధ్యలో ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారో? D and E. That means E must be exactly in between. E is exactly between G and D అన్నాం. D కి E కి మధ్యలో ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? 5 members. And E కి G కి మధ్యలో 5 members. 5 members సరిపోయారు కదా? Hence what is the possibility we have? This is the final arrangement we have. And how many persons we have? 19 people are there. And how many persons are sitting in the linear row? 19, that is choice 3, question number 16. Then 66. 67, how many persons sit between A and B? A కి B కి మధ్య ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు చెప్పండి? There are exactly 4. And 4 people, that is choice 3. And 4 out of the following: D, H, F, E, G. D, H, F, E and G. Except H. The remaining 4 persons are at the center of this line. H is at one of the corner. Choice 2, 68. Then 69, if E sits exactly after J, E is exactly after J means where should this J? J must be exactly in between F and E. Then how many persons are in between B and J? Or B ki J ki ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు చెప్పండి? Exactly 1, choice 1, 69. And who sits third to the left of B? Third to the left of B is D. D, that is choice 2, question number 70. Done with this? Now write down this arrangement here. Then next one, question number 84 onwards. Now in this 84 onwards, it is based on boxes. Now how many boxes we have? Now the number of boxes were given. In general, మనకి boxes number ఎవరు ఇక్కడైతే boxes ఇచ్చారు. Number of boxes ఇచ్చారు కాబట్టి ఏం చేయాలి చెప్పండి? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 రాసుకోవచ్చా? ఎప్పుడు అలా రాయకండి. Unless and otherwise the position is given. And green box is third from the bottom or fourth from the top. అలాంటి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇస్తే అప్పుడు నెంబరింగ్ ఇవ్వండి. Or else please do not give the numbering to this one. Okay, similar to our floors. Floor arrangement ఉందనుకోండి, that is specific. And 1 2 3 4 5 6 and what is done. And here whenever the boxes were given, please do not start with this numbering. Then coming to this one. Now how many boxes we have? 8 boxes. Now 7 boxes. Now 7 boxes were there. Now these 7 boxes, and they were stacked one above the other. and each one of them are of different colors. And the persons is also clearly given. Person కూడా ఇచ్చాడు కదమ్మా, and person కూడా ఇచ్చాం. And Mohan, Mohana, Madhu and so on are the 7 persons. They have 7 different colors boxes, and there are only 2 boxes between Selva and Brown. Selva and Brown 2 ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి Selva పైన ఉండొచ్చు, కింద ఉండొచ్చు. And there are 2 different possibilities. And we have one more information here. There are 3 boxes between Shravani and Silver, and either of the boxes is placed at the top. Clear? Now దీంతో ఎందుకు స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం చెప్పండి. ఇంతకుముందు 2తో స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే పాసిబిలిటీస్ పెరుగుతాయి, 3 వచ్చే టైంకి పాసిబిలిటీ ఇంకోటి తగ్గుతుంది. క్లియర్? మోర్ ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్, లెస్ ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పాసిబిలిటీస్ వీ హ్యావ్. ఇది ఎక్కడ చూసాం మనం? సీటింగ్ అరేంజ్మెంట్లో సెట్ నెంబర్ 11 చేసాం అమ్మ. 11 9th సెట్, 8th సెట్ గుర్తుందా బేసిక్స్లో? అండ్ 12 members వర్ దే ఆర్ సీటెడ్ ఇన్ ఎ రో అంటాం, ఇజంట్ ఇట్? కొంతమంది ఏమో 3 persons ఉంది, 7 persons, 6 persons, 8 persons కూడా ఇచ్చాం మనం. క్లియర్? అక్కడ ఎందుకు అది ఎక్కువ నెంబర్ పర్సన్స్ తీసుకుంటే అండ్ పాసిబిలిటీ తక్కువ ఉంటుంది. క్లియర్? అండ్ ఇన్ దిస్ వన్ నౌ ఓన్లీ 3 boxes between Shravani's box and silver box. Either of these 2 boxes is at the top అన్నాడు. అయితే సిల్వర్ బాక్స్ టాప్లో ఉండాలి, Shravani's box must be at the top. క్లియర్? కనుక ఎన్ని పాసిబిలిటీస్ వస్తాయి? 2 possibilities. And out of which we have one more important information. The box which is green color is immediately above Shravani, and Shravani's box పైన గ్రీన్ కలర్ అయితే ఉంది. గ్రీన్ కలర్ ఉంది కాబట్టి Shravani cannot be at the top. As Shravani cannot be at the top, which box must be at the top? Silver color box must be at the top. అమ్మ ఫిక్స్ చేయొచ్చా లేదా? Now I am fixing silver color box here. And now how many persons in between silver and this one? And silver and Shravani, there must be exactly 3 boxes. And now this green color box is immediately above this Shravani box. Done with this? As of now 5 boxes were done. 1 2 3 4 5. Inka remaining 6 and 7. And because silver is at the top, from top we can able to write down this one. And either of these 2 boxes at the top box which is of silver is above Selva. Now silver box is above Selva but not immediate. But not immediate means Selva cannot be here, isn't it? And silver is above this Selva, Selva cannot be here. And next one, and Selva's box is placed above Shravani's box అన్నాడు. Selva's box is placed above Shravani's box అంటే Selva's box ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? Selva's box can be either green color or immediately above this green color. అంతే కదా? Now let us take a possibility here. Now let us take Selva is at this place. మా Selva ఇక్కడ ఉండొచ్చా లేదా? If Selva is here, there are 2 boxes between Selva and a brown box. Selva ki brown box మధ్యలో ఎన్ని boxes ఉన్నాయి? 2 boxes. Now a brown box must be here. ఉండొచ్చా లేదా? If Selva's box is green color and brown box must be at the bottom. And again we have one more information. And is చెప్పనది? And box which is brown is immediately above Mohana. And brown is immediately above Mohana. Is it possible? Not possible. Which implies that Selva cannot be here, cannot be here. Then what is the only possibility we have for this Selva? Selva is ఎక్కడ ఉండాలమ్మా మరి Selva? Now Selva is immediately above the one who likes green color. If Selva is here, then who is the other person? And the one who likes brown must be here. If brown is here, the one who likes brown is immediately above this Mohana. Hence Mohana must be at this place. మనం సరిపోయిందా లేదా? ఇంకొకసారి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ చూసుకోండి. There are only 2 boxes between Selva and brown, and 3 between Shravani and silver, and either of these 2, one is placed at the top, and box which is of silver is above Selva, and Selva but not immediately above. And next one, the box which is of pink color is immediately above this melon. Okay, pink is immediately above this melon's box. Now pink and melon must be adjacent to each other. What are the different possibilities? Pink and melon ఎలా ఉండొచ్చు కదా? And pink and melon can be like this, or and pink and melon ఇలా ఉండకూడదు. Now pink and melon ఎలా ఉండొచ్చు? అంతే కదా? పింక్ ఇక్కడ ఉంటే సిల్వర్ కలర్, సిల్వర్ అండ్ Selva is pink color and melon likes green color. That is one point. That means if pink and Selva ఇక్కడ ఉండే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదా? This is one point. If pink and melon, now pink and melon, they are adjacent like this. Now if Selva, Mohan and Shravani were like this, then we have one more information. And this Mohana and one person between, only one box between Madhu and Roshini. And Madhu is above this Roshini అన్నాడు. అవునా కదా? And then Madhu is above this Roshini. Madhu is above this Roshini and one in between Madhu and Roshini. అంతే కదా, కనుక మనకి ఇద్దరు ఆల్టర్నేట్లు ఉండాలి. ఆల్టర్నేట్ ప్లేస్ మనకు ఉండే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? ఎక్కడ లేనే లేదు. హెన్స్ విచ్ ఇంప్లైజ్ ఇట్ అమ్మా? అమ్మా శ్రావణి, రెండు పాసిబిలిటీస్లో ఇది ఫస్ట్ పాసిబిలిటీ. ఇది ఎందుకు ఇన్వాలిడ్ అయిపోయిందో చెప్తున్నాం, తర్వాత సెకండ్లోకి వస్తాం. క్లియర్? అలా అయితే బాగా గుర్తుండదు. నో ఇక్కడ పింక్ మిలన్ ఫస్ట్ రాసుకున్నాం. రాసుకుంటే ఏమైపోయింది, ఈ కండిషన్ మధు రోషిని మనకి ఆల్టర్నేట్లు ఉండవలసింది, నాట్ పాసిబుల్. హెన్స్ పింక్ అండ్ సెల్వన్ కెనాట్ బి అట్ దిస్ ప్లేస్. మరి సరిపోయిందా? అండ్ పింక్ అండ్ మిలాన్ కెనాట్ బి హియర్. యాజ్ పింక్ అండ్ మిలాన్ కెనాట్ బి హియర్, మరి పింక్ ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? పింక్ మస్ట్ బి శ్రావణ్. ఇదైతే ఇప్పుడు డెఫినెట్, అందుకు క్యాపిటల్ లెటర్స్లో రాసేసి పింక్ ఈజ్ హియర్ అండ్ హూ ఈజ్ అదర్ పర్సన్ హియర్? మిలన్. If Milan is here, now these two persons are in the alternate places. Madhu is above this one and this person is Madhu. And if this person is Madhu and Roshini is at this place. Now if Roshini is here, who is the only person left over here? Ravana. And Ravana must be at this place. Saripenda ledu? Ravana is here. Now the persons were fixed. Then, inka next one, inke un? Now, Selva's box is placed above. Now coming to the colors. Neither Madhu nor Mohana likes yellow color. Madhu and Mohana likes yellow color means Selva must like yellow color. And at the same time, and Madhu is above, Selva's box is above, Mohana does not like orange color. Mohana orange color is ruled out, hence this Madhu orange color. If Madhu is orange color, what is the other color left or white? Now this Mohana must like white color. మీది అనుకున్నంత ఈజీ అయితే కాదు. నేనైతే అక్కడక్కడ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ పిక్ చేశాను, కానీ మీరు అటెస్ట్ చేశారంటే చాలా కాంప్లికేటెడ్ అవుతుంది. నన్ ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ ఈ మూడు సెట్లు పర్టికులర్గా మీరు ఇంకోసారి చేయండి. రాసి ఏం చేస్తారు? స్టార్ మార్క్ పెట్టుకోండి. పేపర్ నెంబర్ 143 ఈ త్రీ షర్ట్స్ స్టార్ మార్క్ పెట్టుకోండి. రేపు సండే ఏదైతే వస్తుందో సండే ఇంకొక రివిజన్ పెట్టండి. క్లియర్? మండే నుంచి మనకి సాటర్డే వరకు ఏ పేపర్స్ అవుతున్నాయో ఆ పేపర్స్లో కొత్త మోడల్ కొద్దిగా మీరు చేయలేనటువంటివి అవన్నీ క్రాస్ పెట్టుకొని సండే రోజు మొత్తం రివిజన్ చేయాలి. క్లియర్? అలా రాసుకుని ఏంటి, మళ్ళీ పేపర్ అంతా చెక్ చేయలేం కదా, ఏది ఉందో లేదని పైన టాప్లో రాసుకోవాలి. ఫర్ రివిజన్, క్వశ్చన్స్ టు బీ రివైజ్డ్ అనేసి నెంబర్స్ రాసుకోండి. అలా ప్రతి పేపర్ని అలా స్టడీ చేసుకోవాలి, అనలైజ్ చేయాలి. ఈ వీక్ అంతా అయిపోయినాయి. ఈ వీక్లో ఎన్ని పేపర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఇంకా కొత్త క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎన్ని వచ్చి అవన్నీ కలిపి సండే రోజు చేయండి. నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ మళ్ళీ సండే రోజు చేస్తాం. మొత్తం 1 month తర్వాత ఈ 4 weeks కలిపి ఒకసారి చేయండి. క్లియర్? ఇంకా ఒక్క క్వశ్చన్ కూడా మిస్ అయిపోయే ఛాన్స్ ఉండదు మీకు అప్పుడు. మా ఫాలో అయ్యారు? అండ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్స్ 84 onward. అండ్ హూస్ బాక్స్ ఈజ్ ఇమీడియట్లీ బిలో ఆరెంజ్ బాక్స్? ఇమీడియట్లీ బిలో ఆరెంజ్ బాక్స్ ఎవరు చెప్పండి? సెల్వా. అండ్ సెల్వా, దట్ ఈజ్ చాయిస్ 3, 84. అండ్ హూ హ్యాస్ వైట్ బాక్స్? అండ్ ద వన్ హూ హ్యాస్ వైట్ బాక్స్ is Mohana, choice 185. And which box is immediately above Madhu's box? Immediately above Madhu's box, silver, that is Ravana. Silver, choice 3. And who has silver box? Silver box evaru konja cheppandi? The one who has silver box, and that is Ravana. Ravana, that is choice 4, 87. And coming to 88, and Selva has which box? And Selva has yellow color box. Selva has yellow color box, that is choice 5, 88. Done with this? Now this is about reasoning part in this.